EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martich here with your outlook for December 15th, 2023. The Friday video forecast is proudly sponsored by McCall Collective Brewing. McCall is a family-owned and operated brewery with 2 locations in the Lehigh Valley. Their original Southside Allentown location is at 102 East Susquehanna Street, and their second location, McCall Collective Tap House in Trexlertown, is at 7743 Hamilton Boulevard. Both locations are open 7 days a week and have a full food menu, plenty of beer to choose from for both dine-in or takeout, along with local wine and cocktails. Right now, you can get gift cards for that beer lover on your Christmas list and get an extra $5 when you buy a $25 gift card, $10 extra when you buy a $50 gift card, and $20 extra when you buy a $100 gift card. For details about all of their upcoming events, please visit their Facebook page or to place online orders. Visit their website, McCallCollectiveBrewing.com, proud sponsors of the Friday video forecast. So today we have a big, sprawling, high pressure again. It's going to be a little bit different of a position, though, today. That's going to allow more of a westerly flow instead of having a northwesterly flow like we've had over the past couple of days. That means the temperatures are going to moderate a little bit. We also have a little bit of ridging that's taking place today. So here is that big high pressure sitting here, more of a westerly component around that high, which gives us the milder temperatures. And there is actually a ridge that's sitting up here like this at the same time, which is going to get the temperatures about 10 degrees, or 10 to 12 degrees actually, higher than what we've seen over the past couple of days, especially yesterday when it was pretty cold out. Today's 50 to 55 is the temperature spread with mostly sunny skies with high pressure still in control. And we are going to become partly cloudy here on Saturday ahead of our next system, which is going to be a system that's out in the Gulf and is going to just scream up the coast, but it's going to be loaded, absolutely loaded with moisture. So we're going to go through the breakdown of this system here today. This is in many ways very similar to what we had last week with the coastal system. We have another coastal system we're dealing with this week. That was the only difference with that was it was a cold front low pressure forming along it that just enhanced rainfall. This is not a cold front necessarily. Cold front's back here. This is almost in the same idea, but we have very limited precipitation with the cold front itself, and this is going to move ahead of it. Okay, so the cold air is still way up here in the Great Lakes at this point when this is moving up the coast, but you can see it's already getting pretty juiced across the southeastern United States. Again, we're partly cloudy on Saturday, maybe slightly cooler temperatures by a couple degrees, but that's about it on Saturday. So it looks like you're pretty much the same, but a mix of sun and clouds. Clouds are going to increase overnight, and then Sunday should be a cloudy start with some antecedent showers moving ahead of this that might get in here mid to late afternoon already on Sunday. Once we get past this and we get into the evening, then we'll become steadier and heavier, especially when we get past midnight. Okay, so it's going to be kind of showery up until that point. Steady showers, though, through the evening. Once you get past midnight, we have the heavier rain coming in, and that's going to go right across the region here late in the overnight and into Monday morning. It'll be raining hard during that period, and we'll have that's the bulk of your precipitation is kind of like midnight to noon on Monday. This is going to sharply cut off, though, behind this, and then the cold air is coming in. The cold air is not catching up to this before the precipitation ends, so it will start and end as rain across the entire region. Here's what the NAM has for timing. This is looking at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Again, just showery stuff early on. There's 4 and there's 8. Now, this is more steadier showers when you get in the evening. So the mid to late afternoon period, you could have some showers starting to work in, just kind of light and spotty, and then we have steadier rain coming in during the evening hours, and then once we get in the overnight period, here comes the heavier rain streaking northward. It's going to go right into Monday morning, and you can see the areas that it's targeting. So it's pretty much the same areas that got hit, pretty much a week before that, exactly a week before that, and so we're going to have some heavier rain to contend with again. I don't think the wind is going to be as much of an issue with this one until after, just like the last one did. So during the event we had last time, the wind wasn't a big issue until we got to the day after, and then we had cold air advection with the cold front coming through, and that's exactly what's going to happen, I think, with this one. Here's what the European model has as far as timing. Now, the NAM ran out of range here, so this stops at 7 o'clock in the morning on Monday. So we can't see beyond that, but you can go to the European model and see what it does. And it has all this is 6-hour precipitation. You can see the heavy swath of rain coming across the region in the overnight and into Monday morning. And then this is the period between 1 p.m. and 7 p.m. So this is telling me this is probably shutting off by latest early afternoon on Monday. Shuts off, okay, and then that's it. And it's out of here and it moves into New England. So that should be something that just goes into Monday morning and then it just shuts off and that's it. That's what we're dealing with, okay? Total precipitation is a lot, just like the last one, very similar in scope. As I can almost copy and paste the map for this one as far as rain totals. This is a widespread 1.75 to 2.25 with locally higher amounts possible. That's exactly what we had last week, okay? So, and as far as wind goes, here is what that actual system on the European model, and it has it closer to the shore, just like last time during the event. We had closer to the area low pressure on the shore. You had some, some wind gusts that got in the 30 to 40 mile per hour range. That is not out of the question when the low pressure passes. And then behind it, once the cold air comes in after the system exits, this is after, and the temperatures start to drop on Monday afternoon, you have some 25 to 35 gusts with some elevations getting to 40, it looks like, for a short time. But this is a very short time. This is not a long time here because it's only going to be maybe about 6 hours or so. And that's it. And we're looking at the time of system exits, say about 1 o'clock, 1 o'clock, up until about dinner time. Okay. So there is 4 o'clock. Right after that, it starts going down pretty quickly. All right. So it's only maybe 4 to 6 hours of wind, and it's cold air advection-related wind of 25 to 35. So nothing too concerning with this. The highest gusts are actually going to be with that low pressure, closest to the track of low pressure, which is going to be in South Jersey, most likely, maybe extreme southeastern Pennsylvania and parts of Delaware, with some gusts that are going to be 30 to 40 miles per hour. But the rest of the interior is going to be spared just like last week was. I keep making reference to last week, but that's basically what it is. And I will tell you, if this was something we had cold air involved with this would be one heck of a snowstorm. But maybe it's kind of tipping its hand with what we might be dealing with down the line a little bit once we do have cold air involved. This would be one heck of a track here for a major snowstorm across our region. This is ideal. If you had high pressure over the top of this system with cold air locked in place, boy, this would be a blizzard, definitely. Or at least blizzard-like snowfall totals. Not the wind necessarily, but the blizzard-like snowfall totals will be there. Talking about feet of snow in this case, 18 to 24 plus. But alas, it is not going to be the case. It's going to be too warm for that. And of course, temperatures today through Monday are going to be on the mild side, warm side, generally in the 50s until we get that cold front come through later Monday. And then we drop back down to the 30s on Tuesday. Might even be a few lingering snow showers with the upper level energy still rotating through on Tuesday, which is, I'll move this over to precipitation type map just so you can see it. There's a little blue there, just a few snow showers. Don't get excited about that. Nothing really exciting with it. And then once that moves out, we have a couple chillier days through the end of the forecast period, which is next Thursday, but we are dry in the wake of that system, other than a few snow showers possible on Tuesday. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martich. That is our outlook for December 15th, 2023. Have a great Friday.